We're live. Welcome.
Week 37.
Week 37. It certainly is. El Salvador at the moment, it's becoming hot, muggy, lots of mosquitoes. So just if you're heading to El Salvador, just light clothes, long pants, light long pants. But it is definitely mosquito seasons here.
Yeah.
Not very pleasant, but that's okay.
Muggy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, before we get into our week, just want to thank you all for joining up and coming to watch us. And just a bit of housekeeping. Just remember, every Tuesday morning we do put out a newsletter of sort of pretty much 3 things that have happened about Bitcoin in El Salvador or around the world. Great little newsletter just to keep you updated on what's going on. You can subscribe on our website for that.
Yes.
And so just subscribe to that. Every month we do a draw, and that person who we draw out will win just a live video chat with us, 45 minutes, just to talk about what's going on here in El Salvador or whatever they wish to talk about.
Yeah.
So just remember that. Now we do have some stats shout out. Do you want to?
Yep. I will.
Yeah.
So we just had a very small week on the deposits on the wallet.
Mm-hmm.
We had somebody deposit $1, which ended up being 3,306 sats, and someone did. This will be our regular donator. They did delete sats, so 1,337 sats.
Awesome.
I always appreciate that. It's lots of fun.
Yeah.
And they went to our Bitcoin Beach address, which will be that QR code there. And just for anybody who's curious, you can accept Bitcoin payments on your social media by using things like QR codes or these Zap addresses up here.
Yeah.
And there's also pay links down in our description, which are super user-friendly by the Blink wallet. Their wallet is super user-friendly.
Yeah. So again, if anyone doesn't know, the Bitcoin Beach wallet has changed over. The name changed over to Blink. Blink wallet too.
Yeah.
So it's not fully rolled out yet, but it is in the process of being rolled out. Yeah. Just remember, we do our diploma on a Wednesday night, the My First Bitcoin diploma. We are going to be at week 8, so it might be a little bit too late for you to join in. But I mean, absolutely, you're welcome to come and sit and have a listen. But there is 8 weeks.
Go and check out the playlist, because on the playlist you can watch the first 7 weeks and catch up real fast.
Absolutely. So and just real big thank you to our partners for this. We have the Seed Signer. We've got Crypto Tags, and we have Shift Crypto with BitBox too. So all of those 3 companies have offered to send out to the lucky winners either a cold storage wallet, Crypto Tags, or a BitBox 2, which is another cold storage.
So the Crypto Tag is a seed phrase backup system.
Yeah. So we're so grateful, and they will send them direct. Okay, so you've got
international. So if you're international, go to the website, link down in the description, and join the little sign up box in the top right hand corner now. This is only available while we're doing the diploma.
Absolutely.
After that, it's done. So we've only got a couple more weeks left. Right. And then the last thing we've got meetups this week, which is awesome. Yes. So we have got the My First Bitcoin meetup up in San Salvador on Thursday. And do you know where that is? Yes, it's going to be at Cardejo, which is a brewery restaurant type thing. And I believe it's in the Santa Tecla area.
Yep.
But join our newsletter, because the link will be in there.
Absolutely. And the second one is Bitcoin Beach. Have also got theirs on Friday, and that's going to be down at Bitcoin Beach, Hope House. Yeah. Well, it's not at Hope House, but it's at Palo Verde. But so that's going to be really good. So we've got 2 meetups in the same week. Always good to go. We always find Bitcoin Beach one down at Alzonte is normally a lot of new people. And then the My First Bitcoin, we find the people in town are normally, regular. But so we'll be there. So if you want to come and catch up with us, please come along.
Yeah, and thank you for tuning in. Please push the like and subscribe, do a comment. The reason being is it will help the algorithm tell other people to come and look and listen and see what's going on this week in El Salvador, or last week in El Salvador.
Absolutely.
absolutely.
Alrighty.
Okay.
We going for it?
We're going for it.
All right. I have a question for everybody on this Monday, which is, if there is something that you would like to know that would help you use Bitcoin, what is it? Please tell me. Do you want to buy Bitcoin? Do you want to use a wallet? Do you want to back something up? Please ask us what you would like to know that would help you use Bitcoin. All
okay.
right.
Do you want to repeat that question one more time slowly?
What would you like to know that would help you use Bitcoin? And we will answer that question.
Yeah, we'd love to know, because it would just helps us maybe create more information for you, and it's a great conversation piece.
Yes.
Yeah, really cool conversation.
All right. So on last Monday morning, we started early with some breath work, which was really good for us. We didn't do the ice bath that weekend, did we? It was the weekend before. Yeah. And then, which is really good, just to get the blood circulation, which is why we do it. Get the brain going.
No, we did that.
And then Nicki went and did yoga. And then I got a lot of work commitments on the Monday. We do our weekly live prep. So we actually do a bit of work to prep this. We actually reorganize our living room. And we do keep track of a whole heap of information for this. Yeah, we caught up with some New Zealand family in the evening. We caught up right before the live. We had our live. The newsletter, I put out the newsletter each week where you compile all our information. We check all the information's right, and send out the meetup days and times. And then I had a call with a friend to catch up, which was really cool, a local friend.
You did. Yeah.
That was awesome. That was Monday.
All right. Tuesday. Okay, so we had another early morning. We did some good breath work again. And thanks from Jorge at Cherioto Cafe for help with Bitcoin payments. Oh, so you got a thanks.
Yes.
All right. So James has been working with Jorge and creating some Bitcoin payments on his website. And so Jorge contacted him to
I didn't create the Bitcoin payments. I added the ability to accept Bitcoin payments. If anybody has a WooCommerce or a Shopify store and you would like to accept Bitcoin as a payment method, please DM me. I can set you up in under 20 minutes.
Absolutely. Client work again for James. And then Beef Back Better website, you're doing some work on that.
Yeah,
there's lots happening there.
Upgrades coming because Owen's going to add some new products, which is really exciting.
Yes.
He is Bitcoin only. He only accepts Bitcoin.
Yes. Yeah. And then we went to El Tunco to meet up with some new people looking at coming to move to El Salvador. So that was nice. Yep. We went to a whole new place. Yeah. El Tunco, never knew it existed.
Yeah, it was really nice.
It was really nice, yeah.
There's so many little gems in El Salvador that are hidden away. You don't know they're there. And you walk in and you're just like, how did I not know this little piece of awesome was here?
Yeah, and then James is also working with a friend to introduce IBEX payments at a car dealership.
We're going to see how that goes.
IBEX Bitcoin car payments with car dealerships. So,
there's a lot of businesses that could really use a way to accept Bitcoin. I personally think they overcomplicate it. There's a lot of easy ways to do it. Let's see what comes out of it. Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Wednesday. Nicki had an early start with a special project.
I have. I've got a little special project on the go, so I'm quite excited to be able to share that soon.
We're going to turn it into, I think we'll turn it into a little documentary.
Yes. Yeah.
We'll figure something out to share it with you guys. It'll be great. Then more client work. I had a lot of meetings on Wednesday as well. And then Nicki's been working on Owen's Beef Back Better interview. So if anybody is interested in I know he's talked about it on a couple of other places recently, but we've also been lucky enough to talk to Owen and share a little bit of insight on what he's up to. Then we had a lot of preparation for the Bitcoin diploma. We actually go through it before we do it. So it takes a while. It takes a long time. Like it takes an hour just to read through it.
Yeah.
And then there's time before and after to prep. And then we went for a beach swim before the diploma to help just get everything off our mind. And then we actually had the Bitcoin diploma itself. So we did do that. And I think it took us an hour and a half. thank you so much to everyone that turns up on there.
Yes.
We really appreciate it. We've got a few regulars on there. They've been there, I think. Liam and John have definitely been there from the beginning.
And then we've got lots of quiet ones who sit through it and don't say hello. So we really appreciate you there as well.
So if anybody wants to share that, or anyone wants to do it, it's free. It's not our diploma. It's we're just reading it because we want to do it as proof of work. It's done by My First Bitcoin. If you'd like to support My First Bitcoin and their quest to basically promote adoption in the world. Through understanding, through education, go visit them. That was the Wednesday, but I'm going to ask if anybody's watching, please hit the like or the subscribe, make a comment because it helps the algorithm and tells everybody we're out there. I'm also going to throw out Bitwage. Speaking about adoption, these guys, I'm wearing their t-shirt today. They help us to live a Bitcoin standard by being able to easily convert our fiat dollar income into Bitcoin. So as contractors, we can have our income that's collected from different places in the world, put into a bank account, and we get Bitcoin. Don't even have to think about it because our clients don't want to pay us Bitcoin. So if you're looking at creating a remote job and you would like to receive your income as Bitcoin, which there's all sorts of tax advantages here in El Salvador, check out Bitwage. There's a link down in the description.
Okay, Thursday. Right, so woke up early to meet the sunrise, and there is a sunrise photo there that you will see at some point. I'm not sure when it's going to come in.
Yep.
Client meetings in the morning. We had James had an awesome late celebration birthday lunch with his our friend Aral, and had a really good afternoon chilling with him and just debriefing really and bit of bloke time.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was awesome to have a friend like that after 1 year here. That's pretty cool. That's really cool. Appreciate it.
Yeah. We caught up on some project work, and then we had just a really lovely evening walk just around our condominium. Just chillaxing and stretch our legs and things. It was really
and we
good.
see cool animals at night.
We're seeing some amazing animals at the moment.
We've actually got a skunk that appears to be living under our wash basin at the moment, and it makes this really weird high-pitched noise.
Yes.
So it's better than the smell, I guess. Because we've had that as well.
And then, can you remember we actually had another animal turn up?
You're going to have to remember the name.
And I can't remember the name. It was this, anyway.
It's like a big giant rat mammal, but it's not giant. It's like a cat-sized thing. It's got really long rear legs.
And it's hind legs, and it doesn't have a tail, and it has really little ears.
Yeah.
And it's very good at helping the Brazil nut tree to propagate. That's the word. I was going to say reproduce, and it's like not reproduce.
What has been so awesome about living here is the amount of wildlife we see.
Yeah.
Like we have geckos that run around our house inside the house all night, which is really cool. And then outside we find lots of different lizards. We just watched a cat, one of the stray cats wander past here. We get so many interesting things. It's really cool.
It is. All right, you got Friday.
I got Friday. Let's do it. Nicki did some yoga, which is awesome. Was it down here?
No, it was
up there. Yep. And then I did more work on the beefback shopping cart. So it's coming along really excitingly. I don't know if it's a real word, but we got it. We're using the WordPress WooCommerce store, and basically it's really interesting making all this work with Bitcoin. I got some cool stuff that makes that work. We had a call with our friend Adam, which was really cool. It was nice to catch up with him. It was just out of the blue. He was sort of like, hey, do you guys want to catch up? We must have met him almost a year ago. Was that a year ago? No, we were here. So it's under a year ago, yeah. And then we had a Twitter Spaces call. So that was really interesting. It was basically talking about moving to El Salvador. There was 2 people in Paradise, Francesco, there was Charlie from Bitcoin Racing, and a couple of other new people.
There was Christian.
Christian Blaze.
There was Jeremy.
Jeremy tuned in as well.
Yeah.
Yep, which was really cool. So if you would like, we have retweeted it on our profile. If you'd like to hear a whole heap of information from people about moving here, it was quite interesting. There was somebody who tweeted afterwards, basically like, I just bought tickets. I'm going. I'm leaving, which is really cool.
Yeah.
That information is really valuable for a lot of people, and yeah, there's so much out there.
Yeah.
We kept it short and sweet. There's a lot of it already out there. Moving on. We then went for a walk on the beach in the afternoon, and we were walking along, and this dude was running out of the surf, and he's like, "Hey, bye guys!" And it was super funny. Yeah. His name was Steve. We'd met him the week before. No, it must have been a couple of weeks. Yeah, a month before. At the Bitcoin Beach meetup. And yeah, they were just hanging out on the beach. Yeah. It was really cool. So we ended up having a swim with them and just chilled out. It was really nice. And then we went home for early dinner and evening.
Why not? It was good. Very nice. Saturday, right? You will see lots and lots of photos up here of pottery and colourful things and bits and pieces. So the properties that we were going to go property hunting, the properties we got sent through were miles and miles up near the Honduras border, and we were just like, we don't want to be that far away. No. So we said no to those. So we thought, right, we may as well go for a drive. And Oscar, I don't know if you remember Oscar, but Oscar, the coconut guy, we had talked to him one day, and he said that his uncle lived in a town called Ilabasco. And so we decided that, and he said they're famous for their pottery. So we decided to go, here's a picture of the view, actually.
Oh, yeah, that was the view.
And we decided to go for a drive. Now, it was about a 2-hour drive. Well, it was a 2-hour drive to get up there. And it's quite a big city. We were quite surprised at the size of Ilabasco. The people were very, very friendly. We went for a walk. We ended up meeting a guy who, we saw a sign, coffee, and organic coffee, and it was $3 for a pound, which is really cheap.
Really cheap.
Because we're paying between normally 6 and 10. So we thought, oh right. And he actually gave us a special stash of beans, so rather than the ground coffee. And here he is. Yeah. And we had a really good chat with him, and he was wanting to, if we were going to stay up there, take us on a big tour and things. So, but because we're only there for a short time, we didn't do that. But this village, the city or town is got about 5 different pottery places, and then and they're famous for their little small miniature pottery figurines, ceramics. And it was really good walking around. We found a really nice place for lunch. We were very impressed with the food and the service
was excellent.
Service excellent, and the price.
Yes.
It
made the beach look so expensive.
Yeah.
Sorry, beach people, but the service to dollar to food value ratio is low here.
Yeah.
Especially when we go up into the mountains and we go to these little tourist towns, and if you want to go spend some quality time and money in some different areas in El Salvador, get out and explore.
Yeah, absolutely.
These people deserve it.
Yeah, we were really impressed. And even, going through the Mercado, it wasn't even the Mercados really. Well, it was like a market, street market. But it didn't really have the fruit and veggies that we're used to. It had lots and lots of clothes and shoes and
just stuff.
So it was great. It was a really, really, really good experience. And there's lots of coloured painted buildings. It was just really impressed. And then we did a slightly longer drive home. It took us nearly 2.5 hours, but we decided, because we were going up around the top, we'd try and see if we could get down to Ilapango, or Lago Ilapango, so the lake. We kind of
that was an experience. I was like, let's try it. The map says there's a road, so we drove down this little road, and it slowly deteriorated to a point where we were like, we don't want to take the car down there.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, it was so narrow, I then had to reverse maybe 1 kilometer back up the hill. So there was nowhere to turn around. It was crazy.
Yeah. And one of the other things is we did ask at Ilabasco whether we would accept, anyone would accept Bitcoin. No one did, though. One of the waitresses did. She had her own wallet, so she did for a tip. So that was really, really
the manager had a Chivo wallet, and she was happy to open it up, and we talked to her and sent her a lightning tip.
Yeah, so that was great. We stopped for ice cream on the way home too, which was good. And also, we always asked them if they accept Bitcoin, and at the stage, no. But again, it's a big company, so whether that's the reason, we're not sure. And we got home for a late dinner. Well, it wasn't that late. We did get home, and I pulled out one of Owen's beef back better. I think it's a T-bone steak. I'm not sure, one of his steaks. And I'd had that out for about 4 days in the fridge. And so it had aged even better, and it was good.
It was very good.
It was really good. Really pleased about that. So that was awesome. That was Saturday. Oof.
Big Saturday day. Was a big day. Yeah. It was worth it. If anybody's looking for a place to go and visit in El Salvador that might be out of the ordinary, because everybody talks about going to Rutas de Flores or going to the big slide, or you go down to down the coast to Punta Mango. This was a really cool little experience. Yeah. Okay, Sunday. Pancakes for breakfast. Thank you, Nicki. We had banana oat pancakes, which were really good. We had, so they were made with plantains.
But no, they were little platanos. Maybe.
I think they were little platanos. The guy who does our garden for us, he went into the lot next door, and the banana palm had fallen over, and he'd cut it down and brought us part of the bunch, which was awesome.
Really good.
It was really good. We spent the morning making new video intros.
We did.
So our next video, which Nicki has been working very hard on, and is looking, I'm really excited to see it finished because it's looking good. We made new little clips for it, so it should look a little bit better than the old ones.
Yes.
We went to the Mercados. We went later than normal, which we don't enjoy going later than normal. It's always good to go as early as we can.
Yep.
We normally try and get there. We normally try and leave home about 6:30, which is good. We went to use the Chivo ATM.
Yes.
No problemo. No. We got out instant cash using an on-chain transaction.
Use the Blue Wallet?
Blue Wallet, yeah. Okay, I'm going to raise something here. If you're using ATMs here, I would highly recommend you try and do it with a standard wallet, such as the Blue Wallet or the Moon Wallet. Reason being is they're very common. They're well accepted, and there's been talk recently about people having problems with other wallets because of privacy things and coin joins and stuff like that. I can't confirm or deny any of that. But one thing I do know is that the Blue Wallet and the Moon Wallet, people have a consistently good time getting their money out with the ATM. So just a little tip on living here and using the wallets to get cash out. Now, thank you to Owen, actually. We've received another possible opportunity to build somebody a Bitcoin website.
Yes.
So they want to do a shopping cart and they want to accept Bitcoin. We're going to meet them on Thursday this week, so that's really exciting. Have a chat to them. So that is super exciting. We're just excited that they're open to it, which is really cool.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool. We went for a swim at the pool.
Yes. Tried to have a cool off, but it wasn't really.
The water's so warm. Like the pool water's warm. They need more shade over this one.
Yeah.
And then we had somebody buy our package.
Yes, we did.
Really cool.
Yeah.
And we messaged them. Yeah, thank you. We messaged them, and they were like, "Can we do a call sooner rather than later?" And we're like, "This afternoon's great." So we had a great call with them.
Yes.
We split up the time that they call with us. So they went for gold and asked us a heap of questions. They're like, "Well, what happens with the other hour?" And we said, break it down into a couple of half-hour blocks. I'm sure you're going to have questions. They want to come and visit El Salvador.
Yeah, they want to set up a business here. They've got big plans. So.
Really excited. So that was awesome. Gave them a whole heap of links, signed them up to all the groups, basically fast-tracked them into the information. So if you know anyone who wants fast-tracking into information here, send them to our webpage. Link down below. Check out the ebook one. And then we talked about Bitcoin adoption specifically. Just Nicki and I.
Yeah.
We had a conversation in the evening.
Yeah, about that. And then that brought us round to watching
Sly Roundabout Way, which I believe I tweeted last night. It's a Bitcoin documentary by EBOOK Mercado. They provide the Bitcoin payment gateway system that we use on our websites. It was a really interesting documentary. It was 35 minutes or something, so it's not a big watch, which is great. It was quite interesting. It was fun to see the locals being excited, talking about their experiences, and that a lot of it was to do with My First Bitcoin and the education process that they're going through.
Absolutely.
Highly recommended watch.
Yeah. So before we go to our questions, I'm going to... Or are you going to say something? No. Before we go, I was just going to do our housekeeping again, just sort of, if you want to know more about what's happening in El Salvador and you haven't joined our newsletter, join our newsletter. You can go onto our website to get that. You do also then go into the draw every month to get a free call with us. Our My First Bitcoin diploma, or not ours, we're doing the My First Bitcoin diploma, and we are doing week number 8 on Wednesday. You're welcome to join in. We do it live, so on Rumble and on YouTube. And we've got amazing partners here. We've got Seed Signer, we've got Crypto Tags, and we've got Shift Crypto. Now, all 3 of them are giving a hardware device to 3 lucky people, and they're going to be sending it directly to you. So that's absolutely amazing.
International shipping included. So if you're overseas and watching, listening, put your name in, go to our websites at the top of the homepage. So link down below.
Absolutely. And then we got 2 meetups this week. Thursday, we've got the My First Bitcoin meetup up in San Salvador. And Friday, we've got the Bitcoin Beach meetup down at Bitcoin Beach in Palo Verde.
Ooh,
okay.
Yeah.
So that's a busy week coming up. Now, questions. Ha-ha.
Yeah.
Right. You got nothing to say?
And we did it. For some reason, we're both now.
Okay.
So, Marlene, hi guys, Liam and Mel here. Hey.
Hello. How's New Zealand going?
We were talking about your interview today.
Yes.
So we have an interview with Liam and Mel, and we are excited to share that
when we get it finished.
Yeah, when we get it finished. Unfortunately, it's not the next one that's going out. But Liam's actually written a book. So go to our books link down in the in our description. And he's also got a podcast, and you can listen to that on Fountain FM.
Absolutely.
And earn sats for listening.
Yeah. And the book is all about Bitcoin, and it's a really great intro on Bitcoin and why would you get into Bitcoin. It's really good.
Liam wrote the book that I would have loved to have written. I'd love to take credit for it, but I can't.
And thanks, Mal, for saying that you're missing our positive energy. Yeah, and El Salvador. Yeah.
GSA San Pedro, California. My friends, thank you so much for showing my country and good things we have. It's a beautiful place to live and really friendly people. Keep up the good work. Thank you.
The people are beautiful. Like even really noticed it going to Elabasco this weekend.
Yeah.
It was
fun.
It was fun.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah.
The people there were super cool.
Yeah.
And then, but at the same time, like our local market Sunday morning, it was a bit quieter, and just catching up with a few people with less hustle and bustle was really nice. Yeah.
Absolutely.
J-Dub, the Laker, welcome back, my friend. Thank you for tuning in again. We appreciate you guys coming in and watching and pushing that like and subscribe button. It's always good. Thank you.
Absolutely. Marlene, thank you very much. We're going to definitely be having a coffee.
Whoa, she just seen 8,000 sats.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I better check. Let's see. Can I see? Ah, there it is. Okay.
Come in. That's awesome.
8,000 sats.
Isn't it amazing how these guys are in New Zealand, and through our Bitcoin Lightning QR code they're able to send money. If you have a website or if you have a YouTube or anything, how cool to be able to put your Lightning invoice or QR code up on your site so you can get people to send you stuff.
It's good.
Incredible.
Like we received that. Nicki just nailed it. We just received value from New Zealand. If people aren't blown away by that, like no banks, no nothing. It was peer-to-peer network. It's really cool. And what's really awesome is this week. I'll save it for the outro. Yeah. Let's get these. Let's get going here.
Professor James, how are you doing, guys? From Rogers,
Arkansas, USA.
Thanks, Carlos. We're doing well.
Did our friend just go back to Arkansas? Is that where he's living at the moment? We did a friend go back to Arkansas, which is really cool.
Yeah.
So thank you for tuning in and saying hi. It's really cool. We appreciate it. Hopefully you're having a good time up there. And all good here in NZ. Awesome.
Yeah.
We're really curious. We need to have a call. We're really curious how your experience was going back after 9 years.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And J-Dub liked and already subscribed.
Thank you very
Appreciate
much.
it.
Yeah.
It's always helpful.
Now, I would like you to ask your question again.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to end the question and answers with my question.
Oh, are you?
I am. What would you like to know about Bitcoin that would help you make it? That would help you use it more. What would you like to know about Bitcoin that would help you use it more? Is it buying Bitcoin? Is it being able to transfer Bitcoin? Is it being able to use a wallet? What is the sticking point? Is it? Do you want to use it on a website? What can I answer that would help you use it tomorrow or today?
Yeah, that's good. Very good.
Yes. All right. So I was going to say, up in the top here we have Zap addresses. These Zap addresses. Michael Saylor this week just put out a thing saying that all of his company emails are now Zap addresses. There we go. That's a Zap address. And basically, it's an email, and you can zap it. Not all emails are zappable yet, but the awesome thing about traditional email is you can send a message. Going forward, email addresses are going to allow you to zap them with Bitcoin value. So you can put that email address into your Lightning wallet and zap it. You can zap that address with value. I'm just saying that because I think it's super cool that an email address is about to have an upgrade.
Yeah.
Where you can send money via an email address. Like this is a crazy thought. Yeah. So there's a way to start turning normal email addresses that you own for yourself into zappable addresses.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's the zap value.
Yeah.
Nicki actually covered most of our outro before.
Oh, no, sorry, I did it beforehand.
So basically what you need to do is sign up to our newsletter. There's a link down below because Thursday and Friday are the meetups, My First Bitcoin in San Salvador, Bitcoin Beach at Palo Verde, Bitcoin Beach on Friday. Both great events, meet lots of interesting people, come and hang out, have some food, ask lots of questions. We'll be there. So if you want to talk to us and say hello, it was a great opportunity to do that because it's time that we schedule to be with the community. Which is awesome.
And J-Dub the Laker, thank you very much. Another 8,000 sats on Wallet of Satoshi.
Oh,
really
Wallet of
appreciate
Satoshi.
it.
That is
Thank
awesome.
you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That is so cool. Thank you, J-Dub. Thank you, Mel and Liam. Super cool. They, I mean, that actually both those two they paid for the organic coffee we picked up on on Saturday, which was really cool. We tried to get him to accept Bitcoin, but he wouldn't.
No, we're gonna. We'll go back up.
All right.
All right. Thank you all. Have a wonderful week. We may see you on Wednesday for the week 8, My First Bitcoin Diploma. If not, we'll see you next week.
Yes. Yeah. We look forward to it. Have a great week. If you have a question about using Bitcoin, what would help you use it? Please send us an email via replying to our. By replying to our newsletter, that's what I'm looking for, or go to our Twitter, DM us, and we'll answer any of those questions.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Otherwise,
okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a great week.
Yeah. See ya.